Yo, what's up everyone, Jay here, and today I'm going to be reacting to the FEH channel that just dropped on April 25, 2021, and yeah, just going to be going through it and, giving my first thoughts and impressions. So, very awesome FEH channel, I'd say, for overall. FEH channels in general tend to be pretty good. So this time, we got some pretty cool stuff. We got the legendary hero that was revealed, and it is Sigurd. You'll see him in a sec. First of all, Golden Week events. I love Golden Week because it's free stuff. It's free everything. So we get a quiz event, which is pretty cool. It's probably going to be like that super corny, like whose weapon is this or whatever kind of quiz. But that's still fun. Quintuple EXP and SP event. That's awesome. Login bonuses, obviously, and then Hero Fest for Choose Your Legends for the past 4 years, which is great because we get tons of summoning tickets. And I don't know about you guys, but my luck with free summons in this game has been pretty wild. I've gotten some really amazing pulls from free summons and free tickets, and I remember, I think it was 2 years ago or a year ago, for one of the CYL Hero Fest, from the tickets I got like 2 Brave Celicas and 2 Brave Ikes. Just from the free summons, which is amazing. So hopefully this year I can get something good. As you can see, all the CYL heroes, that's going to be pretty cool, and good banners for people to summon on in general. For people trying to merge up these units, especially Brave Hector and like Brave Veronica or Brave Edelgard or Claude. So I know a couple friends who are trying to plus 10 Brave Claude. So yeah, those are the Hero Fest banners. We all know what that is about. Look at all these tickets, man, free stuff. So I hope I can get something from it, because my free summon luck has been pretty good. But if I don't get anything, then I can't be mad either, because it is just a free summon. So 24 in total, which is pretty damn good. And then the fake quiz event gives us 10 orbs and 150 divine codes. That's pretty good. 150 pieces of toilet paper. I will take it. Oh, this is a practice question. Okay. Yeah. 1 question per day for 7 questions. Answer 5 more correctly. Okay, so to the meat and potatoes, legendary Sigurd is here. As you guys can see, there he is in his glory. He's got this huge glow up. Very cool artist. This is the same artist who did Resplendent Eldigan, so that is pretty awesome. Now I'm actually I'm happy whenever Sigurd or any kind of JoJo character gets an ult, because I'm happy for my friends that love JoJo, but I'm also happy because I can save orbs, because it was rumored that it was going to be legendary Sheeta, and if it was legendary Sheeta, then I would have to spend orbs maybe, or I'd be really tempted. So I'm glad it's him, so I can skip, so my orbs are safe. And he's an amazing unit, incredible unit. You'll see in a sec, pairing up with his son. So yeah, he's got hallowed turfing, or I don't know how the hell you say his weapon. Turfing, I don't know how to say it, but -1 cooldown at the start of combat if the foe's HP is 75, which is pretty easy for the most part. He gets +5 to all of his stats and makes a guaranteed follow-up. So basically, he gets a guaranteed follow-up in both phases, and has a damage reduction, of course, because you can't have Sigurd without damage reduction. And then Holy Knight Aura, which is a PRF special. Amazing new skill. This is going to be so obnoxious, to deal with in cav lines, because if he gets danced or something, then he can move and reach you like way farther than you expected. So he basically gets like an odd Tempest for Cavaliers. And the special doesn't only do that, it gives him damage by 25% of his attack, and after combat, if special triggers, grants attack +6 to unit and all allies, and the unit and allies can move in extra space. So this guy has a really amazing support special, one of the best PRF specials in the game. And like all the JoJo characters get like these movement specials, like Leaf obviously has you're in Zeal, and that's an amazing special. So Sigurd is going to be a force to be reckoned with, especially in Aether Raids with like cav lines and stuff. Facing a Sigurd with a bunch of Cavaliers is not going to be fun. If he gets that special off, and if he gets danced, then it's pretty much curtains, because he can hit like a truck. And yeah, we can go back and look at his stats actually, and his skills, because they didn't specify what his skills were, but we can pretty much see what they are. Yeah, right here. So that, I'm pretty sure, is attack, defense, catch, because we do have catch skills now. So I think that's attack, defense, catch. Not exactly sure. But probably. And then of course he comes with Crusader's Ward, his signature skill that he has on his regular version. And then he has Fatal Smoke, which is really cool. So Fatal Smoke's going to even be more annoying. So even if you want to tank him, you won't be able to heal afterwards, or even use your healing tower. So Sigurd is very stacked, and I don't know what his stats are compared to his sons, but obviously he's got very high attack and low speed, of course, and high defense and low res. But of course his res is going to be a lot better because he does get damage reduction and more resistance, and obviously Crusader's Ward. So it's going to be very hard to kill him and even tank him, especially because he's got Holy Knight Aura and -1 cooldown. So Sigurd is definitely one of the best sword cavaliers in the game. And compared to his son, he's just more versatile than Seliph. He's got damage reduction, which Seliph doesn't have. He's got -1 cooldown, which Seliph doesn't have. He's got an actual player phase that Seliph doesn't have because Seliph is more enemy phase oriented. And he's got, yeah, did I mention damage reduction? I think it did. Yeah, so Sigurd is just amazing. And I think, what is he? Is he wind? Yeah, he's wind. He's a wind pair up, so wind legendary heroes are getting more stacked, so very cool. So yeah, that's legendary Sigurd. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with for sure. This legendary banner is stacked. I think he's sharing colors with Lulina and Miraculous, so that's amazing. I can't summon on this because I'm saving for Brave Marth, so like I said, I'm glad it wasn't Cheetah. I'm glad I could save Worms, but you know, happy for people that are going to summon for him. So more update information. This is also pretty cool. I'm pretty excited for this. The Legendary Hero Remix additional skills. We've been waiting to see what they would do for Ryoma and Gunnthra, and I like what they did. They did an amazing revamp for Ryoma. I think out of all the remixes so far, there's only been 4, but out of all of them so far, he has the best one. So as you can see, Bushido 2. Bushido before just gave him +10 damage, I'm pretty sure. It was special triggers, which was like a wrath because flyers don't get wrath, so at the time it was pretty cool. But now he gets even more stuff, so he gets Highlight Shield built in, so he's not weak to any flying attacks or archers or like Excalibur magic. And then he deals +7 damage at all times. It's not +7 damage when it triggers special triggers, it's just +7 damage, which is crazy. Pretty good for his damage output. And then he gets speed-based damage reduction, which is amazing. Obviously, you know, he's an older unit, so he's not as fast as some modern units, but at high investment and stuff, he can still get pretty fast. And then you give him A skills, like, you know, Kestrel Stance, or you give him like Kestrel Stance 3, or like Swift Stance 3, or Steady Posture or something. He can get pretty fast. And obviously in this game, in this metagame now, like, anybody can get fast. You can speed stack the slowest of units and they can be extremely fast. So yeah, Ryoma's Bushido is a force to be reckoned with. He's got damage reduction, he has no flying weakness, and he's got +7 true damage. So very cool. And of course attack speed Ryan just to help out with that more. So I'm very happy with what they did with Ryoma. I have a single copy of him. I'm not going to use him to much degree, but I'm just glad that he got something good. And of course we still have to wait for like the distant counter weapon refines for Reginto and Ragnar and stuff. But yeah, next up is Gunnthra. She also got a very solid upgrade, pretty damn good too. Chilling Seal 2 gives -7 debuff on the enemy person who has lowest defense on the enemy team. So it's not just 2 stats; it's basically every stat. And then she inflicts attack res -7 to foes within 2 spaces on enemy team with lowest defense to the next action. So not only can debuff one enemy, she also debuffs like multiple, if I'm reading this right. So that is just good because it plays into her Blizzard weapon, which gets stronger with debuffs. So basically she just gets free debuffs that are much easier to get, and then she gets attack res solo 4. So pretty good for her. I have like a +2 Gunnthra, so she's going to be definitely a lot stronger with this, but I definitely think Ryoma won. Ryoma's the winner with this batch, just in terms of what like Bushido is, because flyers can't get damage reduction normally, and yeah, because they can't, you know, it's burn, close call, repel, those are infantry only skills. So the fact that he gets this in his B slot is pretty amazing in my opinion. So let's see. You know, sword flyers aren't really, like, most of them aren't tanky units. They're mostly like offensive Gale Force units. So Ryoma can play like both. He can play both roles basically with this skill. New upgrade. So very cool. So I can't wait to see what other remixes they'll do later for like Legendary Ephraim and of course Legendary Marth. I can't wait to see that. Next update is the summoners. We had the cute, you know, summoner avatars, but now we can get more edgy anime sexy looking guys and girls. So that's cool. And some of the weapon types, we can now use more weapons instead of just a colorless tome. Not just Braid of Brick, we also got Sword of Brick, Lance of Brick, Axe of Brick, whatever, and all the other colored tomes. So that's pretty cool. No daggers though. When you're a strike, if you use, yeah, so just like more toilet paper reward stuff. So pretty simple. What else? We're getting to the end here. Yeah, we can. Was that a change? Yeah, I think Ether Resort, you can use your summoner or something like that. Yeah. I don't really play Ether Resort that much, but that's cute for people who are into it. Oh, this is cool. So we get this thing called Reserves, which I was kind of confused at first, but basically it's just more space to put your units. So now you have even less of a reason to upgrade your barracks, I guess. So you can just move them to these reserves and hoard up to like, I think it's up to like 1,000 units, I think. Let me see. I know it's a lot. I think each barrack is like 100. Yeah. And there's 10 spaces, so you can save up to 1,000 units in here. Just keeping them in these reserves, like these little locker room type stuff things. I don't know. But yeah, these are pretty nice. Very cool quality of life change. You can just keep more units and save barrack space, which is going to be great, especially for me who does mass summonings and I often run out of space. I mean, combat manuals are great, but you know, this will be able to free up more space. So we just have more options with the units we have. So that's very cool. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. The FEH channel. It's pretty short, which is, you know, I like it short. So yeah, that is about it. Let me know what you guys thought of it. If you do comment, what's your favorite part of the FEH channel? I personally probably most excited for the remixes, you know, because I do have those units, but I'm most excited for Sigurd. He is amazing. I definitely think he's going to be one of the best units in the game. And just the fact that he's got, you know, very amazing skills across the board. Fatal Smoke, Crusader's War, the Attack Defense Catch looks like his amazing weapon, and then his PRF Special Holy Knight Aura is just going to make him a menace to deal with. So if you're not prepared for him, he's just going to shit on you. So yeah, Sigurd is definitely very good, but like I said, if it was Legendary Sheeta, I'd be a lot more excited, but I'd also be a lot more sad because I would have to skip on her because I'm trying to save for Brave Marth. I've been baited enough this year, so I have to keep on saving and hopefully not get baited for anything else, but I probably will eventually have to summon on something because it's still a long way till when he comes. I was kind of hoping this FEH channel would show the Brave Heroes, but I don't know when they usually show the Brave Heroes designs and stuff. When did they usually show that? Probably obviously before August, because that's when CWL happens, but maybe in like June or July. I don't remember when they usually do it, but we're gonna see what Brave Marth looks like soon. So yeah, anyways, that's my video, guys. Thank you guys for watching me ramble and talk about the FEH channel. Let me know what you guys are excited for if you do comment, and subscribe for more occasional FEH videos where I talk and Smash videos. Thank you guys for watching, and peace. Take care.